the ancient Persian method of execution that took days to kill you. In the ancient world, execution was often brutal. But some punishments were designed not just to kill, they were designed to send a message. Among the most disturbing was a Persian execution method recorded by Greek historians. It was called scaphism, and it was meant to be slow. Very slow. The method was reportedly used in the Persian Empire for traitors, those accused of betraying the king. The condemned person was stripped naked and placed between two hollowed-out boats or large wooden troughs. One was placed on top of the other, trapping the body inside. Only the head, hands, and feet were left exposed. Then the torture began. The victim was force-fed large amounts of milk and honey. Not once, but repeatedly. Milk and honey would also be poured over their body, covering their face, their limbs, their exposed skin. At first, it sounded almost harmless, sweet, almost gentle. But in the heat of the sun, something terrible happened. The sugar attracted insects. Flies gathered, then more flies, then maggots. The confined body could not move. Waste accumulated inside the wooden enclosure. The mixture of sweetness and decay created the perfect breeding ground. Over days, insects burrowed into the flesh. Infection spread. The victim remained alive, conscious, as their body slowly deteriorated. Ancient sources claim some victims survived for over a week. The point was not speed. It was spectacle. The Persians understood the power of psychological fear. Executions like this were not just punishments. They were warnings. A demonstration of what happened to those who betrayed authority. But here's what makes this even more disturbing. Most of what we know about scaphism comes from Greek writers, particularly Plutarch, who were enemies of Persia. Historians debate whether the practice was exaggerated. Was it real? Or was it propaganda designed to portray Persia as barbaric? In the ancient world, storytelling was a weapon. And sometimes horror itself was political. Whether fully accurate or amplified by rivals, the story of scaphism survived for centuries. Because it taps into something deeply human: the fear of helplessness, the fear of slow suffering, the fear of being trapped. It wasn't just about pain. It was about time. Because when death comes slowly, every second becomes part of the punishment. And that may have been the true message. Betrayal would not be met with quick justice. It would be met with endurance. In the ancient world, power was maintained not just by armies, but by imagination. And sometimes the threat of a punishment was more powerful than the punishment itself.
If you enjoyed this story, just imagine what's coming next. Subscribe so you don't miss anything. And follow me on my other social media links in the description and bio